Hi everybody, long time no see. Lots has happened since the last video, and I did have a video in the process I was making about how the Nashville competition went. I really didn't do anything about the Masters games. I think I probably should have, because I know a lot of you people are interested in the Masters games as well, because it's kind of a little different than the other ISUs, and I have done ISUs in the past. I am going to do some videos for sectionals and nationals, because that seems to get more of a draw of people competing. So I think people are more interested in that because it is 21 and up instead of 28 and up. But yeah, so much has happened. I decided to stop making the Nashville video just because it was too hard to make. Because any of you who are my close friends know that me and my skating partner broke up. And so when I was trying to make the videos, I couldn't do it. It was too hard, like trying to go back through all those memories and stuff. And I was like literally almost done with it. And then this all happened. And then I was making a Masters video at the same time, like starting it. Like, obviously I didn't work on it since I've been back, because that's when everything happened. But before, I was like adding stuff, like getting ready for the Masters games and all that. And I just decided I'm not going to put those on here because it's a little hard for me right now. I mean, I made them, so at some point maybe I will post them or finish them. The Nashville one's basically done. I was just going to put some photo clips at the end like I normally do. And then the Masters games one had nothing at the Masters games. If you follow me on Instagram, you probably saw stories and stuff, and then all of a sudden it stopped. Well, there's kind of a reason for that. I'm not going to go into details on what happened, just because I still respect him as a person, and I don't want to badmouth him or talk bad about him on my social media or my YouTube. But I was incredibly disappointed with how the event was handled from his side. That's all I'll say. And it was just time to part ways as far as skating goes. I'm hoping we can still stay friends. The goal is to keep, him as a friend, but I don't know where that's going to happen because it's really fresh. So anyway, I'm not going to go into details on that. A lot of people anyone that was at the Masters games knows what happened. They saw it all. Anybody who's my friend and who's asked, I've told them, but I'm not going to go into it for a bunch of people that I'm not super close with, and make him look bad or whatever. So he's got his side, I got my side, and that's just how it's gonna stay. But with that being said, I am still competing pair skating, and I think that's part of the reason he's not talking to me currently, is because I had already moved on and found a new partner pretty fast. So I got back from the Masters games on the 22nd of January, and everybody who follows my channel that is also a competitive adult skater knows that that February 1st is the cutoff for sectionals and nationals if you want to sign up. Well, I was already signed up for sectionals with Zenick, and we were ready to go and all that, but then the Masters games happened, and I was like, oh crap. So I emailed Nest if I could get a refund, and they were like, no, you can't get a refund. So then I reached out to one of my friends, and she wasn't 100% sure, but she does stuff with ISU and stuff. So she was like, I think you could switch partners though, but I don't think you can get a refund. And I was like, all right. So, but then she's like, you should reach out to Zenick first, even though I know that he kind of started this whole thing, be the bigger person. So I was like, all right. So I reach out to him, no message, completely ghosted. This is like the 25th. So I was like, well, I still really want to compete. I'm signed up and I don't want to lose my money. I also was signed up for singles. So, I still was going to go, and I have students going. So I'm like, well, I'm going to go even if I don't compete. Like, I've got students. So I was like, well, maybe I should just, not do it. And then it comes around, and this was like, I sent him a message probably on the 27th. Yeah. And then, I didn't hear anything. So I was like, well, I'm going to look for a new partner, see how it goes. I found someone who's a friend of mine who I've known for years, and he was interested in doing it. And we have really similar skating styles. So it's going to be really cool to see where we can go with this. Because Zen and I were super good friends, but our skating styles never really matched. we enjoyed skating together because we were friends and we liked to work hard and we both had similar goals. But as far as the way we skated, it was never like a complete match. But in adult skating, and everybody knows this, that you don't have your parents, you don't have your whole coaching team like searching out like the perfect partner for you. So it's kind of like you skate with someone you get along with that is at least the same level as you, that can do the same jumps and things. You don't want to, skate down to somebody that's like 20 levels lower than you, like they just started and you're like a master's. But if you're like similar, silver and up can skate with some masters, you make that work, so that's kind of what you do. So I never really was like, oh, I need a new partner, he's not good enough. We just didn't match perfectly, but it was fun. We had a good time. Well, me and this guy, we match really, really good. It's going well so far. But I had to let him know on the first, obviously, that I wasn't going to do pairs. And so I did that. And that is when he got upset, I think, because I feel horrible, because no one wants to feel like they're replaceable. That's not a good feeling. And he's not replaceable as a person, but for skating, it worked out this way. And that's the choice I've made. And so if you follow my channel and you see my videos, you're going to see me skating with someone else. And that's part of the reason I wasn't going to really say anything and just kind of show up. But I figured, a lot of you guys have been following me for a long time, and I feel close to a lot of my social media people. I meet so many people along the way, and everybody becomes really good friends when I meet them in person. So I just wanted to share. So if you see me at sectionals, that's why. No hard feelings to Zdenek. I hope he keeps skating. I actually really miss him. Like, hanging out with him all the time was so much fun, and I'm gonna miss that. But my new partner is great. We get along really well. Our skating is going really good. It's a new adventure. We'll see how it goes. I'll post some videos, clips of us skating together and starting it. But I do apologize for not posting any of those video updates for those other competitions. It's just too fresh. So maybe someday. But I will do a little video for sectionals, and I will also do one for nationals, maybe the lead up for nationals. So that's what's going on with me, and that's why I've been gone for a while. Everything else is fine. That was just the only hiccup. So I was like trying to decide how I was gonna do this and what my next step was in skating. And I'm still doing single skating too. So, and the Masters games for the most part went pretty well for singles. Of course, pairs was a little bit different. But I hate this saying, but I do believe everything happens for a reason. So this must be the path we were all supposed to take. So here's some video clips of me with my new skating partner.